Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Strategy Guide, where we show you how to get strategic victories and tactical victories in your favorite video games. And we are back. My name is M12, Warthog, your strategist for Strategy Guide, and we are continuing our next part of the World War II scenario on Age of Conquest 4. So we pretty much picked a nation last time. We expanded all that stuff. We actually now have access to a seaport, but now we didn't get all the borders that we were expecting because someone else attacked it first, which means I'm going to have to rearm my borders. And that's no worry on that front either. So I know... Which nation is this? Finland. Okay. So right now I have them to worry about. But they don't have any territories near me. But the only thing though is that in order to expand I would have to declare war on one of these areas. Of course, their capital is right here, but how many territories do they own? They own 3. I'm not sure where these territories would be. I'm not sure. It says that they own 3, but they're not right next to each other. Poland, no. Okay. It doesn't matter where their other 2 are. What matters is the fact that I could easily attack this and take it out if I want to. Now, at first that would seem good, but it may not be. It depends. Minus 20 happiness. Now it's risking it with 73. I'd wait until at least it's 80, then increase happiness on all areas. That's all I would have to do. Okay. So now I see an opportunity that I might want to attack. And get Finland, I guess. And that might be it, or Turkey. I border so many areas. Iran. They got some territory, I guess. I do not know. What I want to do, though, is I want to look up who's the next best. Iraq. Then comes Turkey, Tunisia. Okay. No, not Iran, but Iraq. Okay. So I want to get that. But right now, I feel like I could easily wipe these ones out. Happiness might be a bit of a problem. So now I'm going to do a happiness check to see if I can buy happiness. Yes, you can buy happiness in this game. 200? Ah, that's a bit much. I might as well just wait until next turn to ensure that I will have the funds for it. Oh. Oh. They now have granted me access to this area. How nice of them. 40, move that there. I'm going to increase this by 10 here. Gonna buy 40. Send 40 there at the moment. Eventually later on, I'm going to be able to have a couple hundred for armies when I want to just launch raids into other territories. It will just be a couple hundred, I guess, later on. So I don't even use all my command points, I guess. Okay, so they prepared because they knew I was going to do an attack there, which means I should probably this time kick it up, because I didn't know if they were going to do that. I only had the number to go based off of, and that was going to be more. Iraq is in second place, and they want to ally with the person in first. I don't know if I can trust them. I mean, we don't border each other, so you wouldn't be able to expand into me anytime soon. But you are enemies with these guys. So, I do not know. What, as far as I do know, is that I want to... Crap. Okay. 100 there. Gonna buy another 140. Send 100 here. I'm gonna buy 100 and send them here. And I'm really gonna do my best to weaken them in this regard. Okay, I want to grab 100. Okay, 140, and move that there. I'm confident that's enough. Iran just declared war on me. Did I miss a message? Ooh, I ignored that. I guess I'll be your ally for now, seeing as you're getting your butt kicked. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do... Send 180 troops that way. I'm going to put 100 here. And send 100, at least 100 that way. Now the reason I'm doing 2 attacks from here instead of buying 200 from one area and doing that is because if they have a lot more than 40, they could just attack this while I go down here and grab this territory. And it's not going to be fun, and it's not going to look pretty when we start losing territory and all this stuff. So... they just declared war on me, and now I have to pretty much convince them that I'm far superior and that they definitely do not want to attack me. Okay. Gonna send 200 that way. I'm gonna send 220 this way, because this one has more troops. And now I'm going to see what I want to do from here. Definitely arming myself, protecting myself. And now what do I want to do? Okay, border-wise, I think I'm doing good up there. They have a lot of troops on the border. Well, that's expected because that's a border and there are enemies with them. I don't think they'll attack me anytime soon. But, you know what? I want to make sure that they don't. I'm going to send them some of this. And maybe a 4-turn ceasefire. I normally don't give out money to convince people to go to ceasefire unless it's like more than 3 turns. Okay. Now I'm going to send support there because they're definitely going to attack this territory with their far superior more numbers. And of course, they put them all here to protect their capital, which makes sense. Or I think that was their capital. They moved their leader away. But I definitely want to take out their army. So that's less than what they have. Which means I'm going to build 100 here and send 100 at them. Okay. And they would stand the attack because, of course, they could buy more troops. Siege your report. Okay, yeah, okay. So they agreed to a ceasefire. And all they've been doing is attacking them. I want to do all my troops in this area because I want to outnumber them at the point of attack. But I want to leave at least 60 behind for protection. And then I want to request a 4-turn ceasefire with them, show them that I'm just arming my border and I have no intention of attacking that territory, despite the fact that I have like 80, 40, and 60 troops outside the area. So I pretty much took that over, but then they took it back because of the numbers that they had. I think I could actually get away with sending in 100. So that's what I'm going to do. And on next turn, if I can, I will fortify it if I have the funds for it. Because I know they're going to want that back. So pretty much Iraq took out them. So I don't really have to worry about that. I still now have access to the seaport here. We have a peace treaty with them. Of course, they have a lot because they're going to attack them. We're still ceasefire. Yeah, we're currently ceasefire with them. You know what? When the ceasefire is over, if they don't attack me the turn after, I might as well say, you want to be allies. It's pretty much what I'm going to do to... Okay, so if I were to do something... If I were to do something brave, or something risky, what would the risk be if I fail? Okay, so I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay, you want to know what? Just know I want to get 100 here. $100 here. And I'll just move in there. And this one I'll buy with the rest of my money, as many as I can. Okay, so what I'm about to do is not the brightest thing ever, but it's better than doing nothing. Okay, I'm going to send 100 that way. Send 100 this way. And you see, I waited and prepared an all-out attack against these guys. And I'm moving there. And I'm going to end my turn. Definitely know I'm going to walk away from this turn with a lot more territory. You see, I cut them off from the remaining territories, and that's sort of good, in a way. Now I'm just going to move this here to support my troops that are going to be attacked. Now, on the other hand, I have this territory, and I want to take this out with all of these guys, but I also want to send at least 30 there to back them up. Okay, this is no longer a border, so I'm going to maneuver troops here. And now I think I'm going to be done for my turn now. So, mainly what I'm doing is pretty much sort of like trying to stretch out into a thin line and then put all of my troops on that line for my border. Like, protect everything on this line. I'm going to start moving troops from the outer areas to here, except for my capital. I want to make sure I have some troops there all the time. Every time, all the time. And now we have better access to seaports. And that's one of the main things that I really like about this. I want to add 100 more. And I'm going to do an all-out assault there. I only need 70 for this one. And as you guys can see, the way I'm doing this is trying to make just one line. Just like one line that goes sort of diagonal. And I only need to put units there, maximizing the amount of troops on the border while still reducing the number of, territories that I have to split them between. Because I don't need to arm this territory, I don't need to arm this one, but I keep troops there just in case. Because, well, it's my capital and I want my leader to be protected and so forth and all of that. Of course, they're going to move their leader to safety. And of course, I'm going to attack. So what I'm going to do is attack here, all my troops, but move this one in here. That way this one's not left open, and just all of my units from here are going to move and attack there. I'm going to actually take these and move them down here. And now at this point, I'd like to say that I should be more focused on getting 100 troops per border territory at this point. Over time, you want to be able to have more and more troops that you could afford to put on your borders. Because I'm not the only nation that's getting bigger. We got Syria down here, who's like getting much bigger. Than we got pretty much Liberia and a few others and so forth. So what I'm going to do now is buy 40 for this one and add a 40 here. Not 100. Whoops. So now my next strategy is to start deploying navies to areas that I want to attack. And I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Okay. But I think I'm going to have to end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, taking the time to leave any comments, questions, or feedback for me in the comments section down below would be highly appreciated. And I will see you guys later in another video. Bye-bye!